Hey everyone, it's Isaac here, back with another episode of Rating Your Nitro Type Profiles. I do an episode of this every single Friday, and if I can't get it out on Friday, I try to get it out on Saturday. If you'd like to enter, there will be a video linked in the description explaining exactly how to do so. I highly recommend you do. It allows me to give you a little bit of feedback on your Nitro Type profile, and it also automatically enters you for a random chance to win some Nitro Type cash. I do also have a separate giveaway going on if you'd like to enter that. That ends on the 10th of January 2023, so you've only got a few days left to enter. Not too much else to say, so I'm just going to get into the first response. The first response is from somebody called 5 Million I Joined Team. They think the best thing about their profile is that they're a top 300 racer, the amount of cars they have, and that they have Nitro Type Gold. All very nice. They think the worst thing about their profile is the amount of races they have. They would consider their profile good, and they want me to make videos about Nitro Type lore. I'm not really sure exactly what you mean. Like, I've made like custom car ratings and stuff like that. I can do that again, but I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. But interesting video idea. Let's move on to rating your Nitro Type profile. Okay, so we're here at their profile, and we can see right away that they have a words per minute of 77, which is definitely pretty nice. That will give them 1 point. They have a race count of 21,000, which is actually pretty good. 1.5 points there. They have a level of Infinity 246, so they're definitely very active. That will give them 2 points. They joined after 2020, that will give them half a point. They have a fair bit of garage sections. Doesn't seem to have too much of an organization to it, but they do have a decent amount of cars. So we'll give you 1.5 points on the cars, and we'll give you 1 point on organization. They do have a bonus point because they have a top tag. That'll give them an extra point. So overall, very nice. 8.5 out of 10. Very good. Not much I would really do to improve on this one. Just maybe some of this organization seemed a little strange. I don't know. Maybe you have a system to it that I'm not seeing. Again, the organization is pretty much entirely subjective. But yeah, other than that, not too many other suggestions. Let's move on to the next response. So our next response is from somebody called Dumb Derek. They said the best thing about their Nitro Type profile is their cars, the worst thing is the team they're on. They would not consider their profile good, and they want to see me making videos of reviewing teams. I think that would be interesting. Speaking of, making new series of rating things, we actually don't have that many responses left. There's like 76 as of the time of recording this, and right now I'm on like up to 68. Like, not right now, but by the end of the video I'll have 68 of them done. So please, if you haven't entered, please do. I'd like to continue to this. I'd like to do it every single week, but if I don't have enough responses, then I can't. So I might have to start some new rating or whatever series, because we really don't have any profiles left, just like one more episode worth. Alright, so now that we have read their response, let's move on to rate their profile. So I'm here at their profile. They have an average words per minute of 63, which is definitely pretty good. That'll give them 1 point. They have a race count of 9,000. That will give them 0.75 points. They have a level of Infinity 120, so pretty active. That will give them 2 points. They joined after 2020. That will give them half a point. They have a pretty well organized garage. I kind of like this. I'm kind of a sucker for the whole like arranging your cars by color and then kind of painting them like that. I think that looks really good. So overall, 1.5 points on the garage and 1 point on organization. No bonus points here, but that's alright. That'll give you 6.75 out of 10. Very nice profile. I think you did everything pretty well. Race count will go up with time, words per minute will go up with time. And I wouldn't worry too much about teams. Teams are for fun. They're not, always supposed to be top. They're not always supposed to be competitive. That's just pretty normal. So yeah, nothing to worry about here. Let's move on to the next response. Alright, so we're here at the next response. Their name is Object Show Fan. They think the best thing about their profile is their garage organization. They think the worst thing is probably nothing. Alright, very, very ambitious, I see. They're not really sure whether they would consider their profile good, and they want me to make some, just in general, just some tip videos, videos of me giving advice to people. I could try doing that, but I try to break it into more like specific sections, so if there's anything in particular you'd like me to see, just make sure to comment down below and let me know. I take video recommendations from anybody. It can be a really far out there video idea, but if you want to comment it, that's great. I always listen to my comments. Now that we have that out of the way, let's move on to rating their profile. So I'm here at their profile. They have an average words per minute of 64, which is pretty nice. That'll give them 1 point. They have a race count of 452, so they definitely seem pretty new. That will give them 0.25 points. They have a level of 21. That will give them 2 points. They joined after 2020, in fact, just a few months ago. That will give them half a point. Let's see. So they don't have that many garage sections, but I do, again, I like the gradient here. I think it looks good. So we'll give you half a point on your garage and 1 point on organization. Overall, that will be a 5.25 out of 10. Very nice for a beginner profile. Definitely can improve on this. You know, everything can, of course, be improved, but overall, not much I would really, like, immediately want you to change. You know, continue to race. You already got a pretty good words per minute for being a starter. You seem to be relatively active for somebody who just joined. Again, all that can go up with time. But yeah, pretty good profile. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next response is somebody called You Peaked. They think the best thing about their profile is their races. They think the worst thing about their profile is the sorting of their cars. Well, that's definitely difficult, so, you know, I wouldn't beat yourself up too badly over it. You know, it takes a while to organize your garage in a way that you like. They would consider their profile good, and they didn't have any suggestions for what videos they'd like me to make in the future. So let's go on and rate their profile. Alright, so I'm here at their profile. They have a words per minute of 68. That'll give them 1 point. They have a race count of 6,660. That will give them 0.75 points. They have a level of Infinity 67, so definitely pretty active. That will give them 2 points. They joined before 2020. That'll give them half a point. I don't think their organization is too bad. They've got a decent amount of cars. I think the green and pink can definitely work. It definitely has a little bit more work to do. But yeah, we'll give you 1 point on the garage and 1 point on organization. Overall, 6.25 out of 10 is not bad. In fact, it's pretty good. Not too much I'd really improve again. Organization could use a little bit of work, like you did say. But again, that'll come with time. You'll have to try different things and see what you like. Again, it's going to be very subjective. So yeah, good luck with that, and thank you for entering. Alright, the last response for the video today is from somebody called YNGON. They think the best thing about their Nitro Type profile is their level, and the worst thing about their profile is their garage. They would not consider their profile good, and they want me to make a video about people with the most races on Nitro Type. That'd be interesting, but I think somebody made like a Google sheet with like the top racers of all time, so I don't know if that'd be really worth me making a video about, but I'll think about it. Let's move on to rating their profile. Alrighty, so I'm here at their profile. They have a words per minute of 42, so not bad. It's about the national average, which is definitely not bad by any stretch of the imagination. That'll give them half a point. They have a race count of 1,898. That will give them half a point. They have a level of Infinity 10. That will give them 2 points. They joined after 2020, in fact, just a few months ago. I know August seems like more than a few months ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. That'll give them half a point. They have, I think they have a somewhat, yeah, I remember that they have a decent garage. Not a ton of cars, but it is pretty well organized. I kind of like the consistent paint color, you know, grouping some cars together, like colors, or painting the ones that are different colors. I think that looks good. So we'll give you 1 point on the garage and 1 point on organization. Overall, that will give you a 5.5 out of 10. Very nice for somebody who joined just a few months ago. It's nice to have you on the game. It's nice seeing a lot of these newer profiles, just seeing, you know, people can get pretty good in not that much time, and I'm starting to see that. It's definitely really nice to see. But that is it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed. If you did, it would be fantastic if you could like and subscribe. I'm getting closer and closer to 500 subscribers. That will be massive. So every single subscriber I can get is hugely important to me. You know, I notice every subscriber that is gained. So don't think, oh, well, I'm just, you know, just one subscriber. When in reality, you know, every subscriber counts. I do have a giveaway going on. Again, make sure to enter that in the description. Also, if you'd like to enter the profile rating contest, I will have that linked in the description as well. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can contact me in the comments down below. I will do my best to respond to you as quickly and clearly as possible. Not too much else to say, so have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one.